A very pleasant morning to one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure and privilege to be a part of the generic talk series on lessons from life, stories and insights for a balanced future. In the intricate dance of life, value of time and choice serves as a reminder that each moment and decisions shapes our journey towards balancing life. As rightly said, time is the only coin of our life. It is the only coin we have, and only we can determine how it will be spent. Balance is not something you find, it's something you create. Integration of work and life is the greatest challenge. Leadership is all about having a good aim and vision. A leader is always think about achieving the goal, even there are many hurdles in the way. Now I call upon such leader, Dr. K. Balasubhadra, Head of the Department, Information Technology, R.M.D. Engineering College, to address the gathering. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. A happy morning to all. A warm welcome and greetings to the chief guest and the august audience of today's generic talk session on behalf of R.M.D. Engineering College. On behalf of Chairman sir, Vice Chairman sir, Principal sir and faculty members, I welcome you all to the 12th generic talk series where we explore the cutting edge technologies and the challenges we are facing in our day-to-day life. Whether you are attending the series for the first time or you may be a regular attendee, we are thrilled to have you here. Generic Talk series on every Sunday is a wonderful initiative taken by our management to share the knowledge and experience of the eminent persons from industry, innovators and thought leaders. Our vision is to ignite, inspire, educate and create a platform for bridging the gap between what we know and what we can achieve. Today, we are all joined here virtually on our R.M.D. EC YouTube link for an enlightened session on the topic Lessons from Life, Stories and Insights for a Balanced Life. With the strong support and guidance of our management, we are always emphasize the importance of staying ahead in the digital era. This generic talk series on all Sundays is arranged for providing valuable insights to the latest advancements for the students, faculty members, and also to the parents. Today, we are very much proud to have with us our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Silpi, lead architect, Lloyds Bank Group, London. And today's topic is Lessons from Life, Stories and Insights for a Balanced Life will give us the motivation to lead a successful life. So it is really an unique opportunity for all of us to gain insights from a global expert and to understand the life from our previous experiences. I would express my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. Silpi, for accepting our invitation and also for spending valuable time to share his knowledge and experience with us. Once again, a hearty welcome to all of you. Today, we are excited to bring on to you to the 12th Generic Talk Series session of R.M.D. Engineering College. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Kalpana, Associate Professor, IT Department, R&D Engineering College, to introduce the speaker of the day. Please, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for the opportunity for introducing the guest. Today's guest is Mr. B. Silpi. Okay, he is an graduate from Pachapas College. He did his BSc. Then he completed his MCA degree in College of Engineering, Anna University. Then he started his career in Cognizant Technology Solutions. Then worked in different companies, chaired in different companies as Pega lead system architect. Beginning his from CTS, he switched over to Pega senior system architect CS. Then he worked in Walt Disney Company, London. Then Centing Corporation, St. Louis, US. Then he was a senior consultant for Cognizant. Then he worked in for Accenture UK. Then for Virgin Money UK and Atos UK. Now he is a Pega lead system architect in Lloyds Banking Group full time. Mr. He is an experienced Pega system architect. He develops and demonstrates an advanced knowledge of implementing high quality Pega solutions that follows best practice design patterns and quadrants. Work across various domains which include banking and finance, healthcare, insurance, pension, aviation, media, and investment. Highly skilled smart dispute and Pega customer service frameworks. Proven experience to handle complex design matters, comfortable advising clients and stakeholders to understand and translate business needs into a timely. Complete many certificates in AWS and Pega. Thank you for giving the opportunity to introduce the guest, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Here, today we have the voice of experience to guide us to find synergy of our careers and lives, encouraging the holistic approach to living. I request our guest of the day, Mr. Silpi, to take over the session. Please, sir.
Yeah. Thanks all. Good morning, everyone. First, thanks for giving me this opportunity. My name is Silpi. Let me briefly introduce about myself. I'm working as a lead architect at Lloyds Banking Group here in United Kingdom, London. I've been working in IT industry for the past 15 years now, gaining experience across various domains, which Kalpana ma'am already highlighted. So my expertise lies in developing automated solutions aimed at preventing economic crimes that includes banking fraud and scams. So my specialization is banking and financial services. In today's banking environment, we frequently hear about various types of scams impacting individuals like investment scam, purchase scam, impersonation scam, to name a few. And here in United Kingdom, banks play a very important role in safeguarding its customers. They also ensure that customers are reimbursed in case they are legitimately lost money due to these kinds of scams. So as a lead architect, my role involves designing and developing workflow automated solutions to effectively manage and resolve customer complaints related to banking fraud. And that is very briefly about me. And going on to today's session, so we are going to discuss on the topic lessons from life, stories and insights for the balanced future. The powerful stories that we are going to discuss today are not just about success, they are about the lessons learned from failures, risks, and the relentless pursuit of dreams. Let's dive into these stories. So each one carries a profound lessons from all of us. Let me share my screen. Please let me know once you can see my screen.
Yes, sir. Our
It's a visible
screen
screen.
is visible, sir. Yes.
You can see the slides, yeah?
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay. So the first slide, let's see this Nokia refused Android. So this is the first story which I wanted to discuss. So we all know that Nokia is one of the leading brands. So in the early 2000s and the late 2000s, most of us would have been using the Nokia phone only. So Nokia, once the leading mobile phone manufacturer, dominated the market with the Symbian operating system. When Android emerged, so Nokia had the opportunity to adopt it, but chose to stick with the Symbian OS, which is its base operating system. So believing their existing system was sufficient and it was more than enough. So this decision was driven by their confidence in the current success and reluctance to change. As Android and iOS gained popularity, Nokia's market share plumped. Eventually, Nokia sold its mobile business to Microsoft, which also failed to revive it. So the reluctance to avoid or adapt led to Nokia's downfall in the competitive smartphone market. So based upon the story, we can understand that we need to embrace new opportunities and technology, which is very crucial for long-term success. So this is the very basic story about the Nokia. And going on to the next slide. So this is the story about the Yahoo. So, and moreover, so the Yahoo similarly in early 2000, so most of us would have been having the Yahoo email ID, and Gmail was not eventually coming or booming up during that time. So even my first email ID is with Yahoo only. So Yahoo was a leading internet company with a dominant position in search and email services. So when Google, fledgling search engine, offered to sell itself to Yahoo for 1 billion, Yahoo rejected the offer, believing its search technology was superior. Yahoo underestimated the potential of Google innovative search algorithms. Over time, Google became the world's leading search engine and expanded its various other services, while Yahoo struggled to keep up and eventually faded into obscurity. Listen, embrace the change, recognize and invest in promising innovations to stay ahead of the competition. So this is one of the other story which we need to make a note. So the next slide talks about the Kodak. So again, Kodak refused digital cameras. So Kodak is also one of the pioneer during early times, and they were the industry leader in its film products. So despite investing in the first digital camera in 1975, Kodak chose to suppress the technology, fearing it would fearing it would lead to more competition. So as digital cameras became more popular, competitors capitalized on the technology while Kodak clung into declining film business. By the time Kodak attempted to pivot to digital, it was very late and the company filed for bankruptcy in 2012. Kodak refusal to innovate ultimately lead to its demise. So this is one of the other story where we see that embracing the new technology led to their own kind of path to the destruction. So the next slide. So the lesson was the above three stories. The lesson what we need to make a notice: if you refuse to change with time, you will become outdated, and innovation is essential for survival. And in the recent moments, we listen to various kinds of innovations that is getting boom. So one of the innovation is around the AI, which is the Gen AI, which we need to make a note. So the next slide, which talks about the Facebooks, which took over the WhatsApp and Instagram in quite recent few years. Facebook, recognizing the potential threat and opportunities in social media, acquired Instagram for 1 billion in 2012 and WhatsApp for 19 billion in 2014. So these acquisitions were strategic moves to eliminate competition and expand Facebook's user base. By integrating these platforms, Facebook solidified its dominance in social media landscape, offering diverse features across its ecosystem. These strategic acquisitions allowed Facebook to capture a larger audience, diversify its offerings, and reinforce its position as a social media giant. And the lessons what we need to make a notice become so powerful that your competitors become your allies. Strategic acquisitions can consolidate your position and eliminate competition. So in the earlier days, we know that Google was also having a social media platform, which is Orkut. So because of the Facebook dominance, so the Orkut, the business itself is closed. So and Facebook became a major giant within the social media industry. So the next slide. So Grab, which is one of the mobile automation industry, so took over Uber in Southeast Asia. In 2018, Grab, a Southeast Asian ride hailing company, acquired Uber's operation in the region. This move was part of Uber's strategy to cut losses in unprofitable market in the Southeast Asia region and focus on core regions. For Grab, which is a ride-hailing company in Southeast Asia, so this acquisition was strategic victory for them, eliminating its biggest competitor and gaining access to Uber's user base, drivers, and technology. So this consolidation helped Grab strengthen its market position and expand its services beyond ride hailing to include food delivery as well as the financial services. So listen, reach to the top and eliminate the competition. Smart business strategies can help you achieve dominance in your field. So the next section, so this is again one of the motivational story, the persistence and resilience. So how persistence helps. So the KFC has been founded. We all know that KFC has been founded by the Colonel Sanders. So he faced numerous failures and rejections throughout his life. So he ran a service station where he cooked and served meals to travelers. So at the age of 65, after his restaurant failed due to new interstate reducing customer traffic, he decided to franchise his fried chicken recipe. Sanders started very small. Sanders traveled across the country, often sleeping in his car to pitch his idea to restaurant owners. After many rejections, so he found success, and KFC became a global fast food giant. Sanders' persistence and belief in his product paid off. So despite starting later in his life, he started at the age of 65. We should not forget that he started at the age of 65, where most of the people retire and do things. But he started at the age of 65, and for him, the age is really merely a number. It's never too late to start something new and achieve success. So the next story, what we are going to discuss is about Jack Ma and Alibaba. So Jack Ma faced numerous rejections early in his career, similar to the KFC founder. So including from KFC. Despite these setbacks, he founded Alibaba in the year 1999 with a vision to create a global e-commerce platform. So Ma struggled to secure funding and faced skepticism from investors. However, his persistence and an innovative approach to e-commerce paid off. So Alibaba grew rapidly. So this was one of the first or initial e-commerce companies during the time Amazon was also booming. So Jack Ma and Alibaba grew rapidly, revolutionizing the online shopping in China and globally. And he retired as a billionaire at the age of 55, leaving behind a legacy of innovation and perseverance. So the lesson what we learn based upon this success story is only those who keep trying will succeed. Persistence and resilience in the face of adversity are very crucial for success. So the next story is never underestimate anyone. Uh, this story briefly touch bases about the Lamborghini's origin. So Lamborghini, a successful tractor manufacturer, so bought a Ferrari and found it had few flaws. So when he approached Ferrari with suggestions, so Ferrari insulted him, saying a tractor manufacturer didn't know anything about the sports cars. Lamborghini, feeling slighted, decided to create his own luxury sports car brand. He hired top engineers and designed the Lamborghini 350 GT, which debuted in the year 1964. Lamborghini's cars quickly gained a reputation for their performance and design, rivaling Ferrari and establishing Lamborghini as a respected name in the automotive industry. So this is again one of the motivational story where we need to understand and we need to never underestimate anyone ever. Hard work, wise investment of time, and and the courage to take risk can lead to extraordinary outcomes. So going on to the next slide. So these stories talk about the innovative thinking and adaptability. So Netflix transformation. Netflix began as a DVD rental by mail service in 1997. So during those days, we used to watch movies in DVDs and CDs. So that was the time when Netflix began its journey. So as a streaming technology advanced, Netflix made a bold decision to pivot to online streaming in 2007. So this move was quite risky as it required significant investment and shift in business model, and there needs to be some kind of technology support where where we need to where they need to store huge volumes of data in the cloud platform, which even it was not there during that time. However, it paid off, positioning Netflix as a leader in the streaming industry. They continue to innovate by producing original content. I mean, they themselves produce their own movies, such as House of Cards, further differentiating themselves from competitors. Netflix adaptability and willingness to embrace new technologies ensured its success in a rapidly changing market. So the lesson is adaptability is key. Embrace innovation and be willing to pivot your business model to meet the challenging demands. So moving on to the next slide. So this is about the story of Airbnb's rise. So Airbnb is quite popular in Western regions as well as in United States. So whenever we are planning for a vacation. So most of us look into the Airbnb app where we can rent an accommodation. So it's even cheaper than booking rooms in hotels or any other place. Airbnb started in the year 2007 when two friends, Brian and Joe, rented out air mattresses in San Francisco apartment to make some extra money, which they can use as a pocket money for them. They realized the potential for a platform connecting travelers with local hosts offering unique accommodation. Despite early skepticism and regulatory challenges, they perceived refining their platform and expanding globally. So today, Airbnb offers millions of listings in over 220 countries, revolutionizing the hospitality industry and providing travelers with diverse lodging options. So the lesson learned from this story is recognize opportunity in everyday problems. So we need to understand first what is the problem that people are facing, and based upon that problem, we need to come up with an innovative solution. Sometimes the best ideas come from solving your own challenges. So moving on to the next slide. So this is Tesla's commitment to sustainability. So we all know that Elon Musk joined Tesla in the year 2004, aiming to revolutionize the auto industry with electric vehicles. So despite initial financial struggles and skepticism about EVs, Musk's vision and relentless pursuit of innovation paid off. Tesla developed cutting-edge battery technology, autonomous driving features, and a network of supercharger stations. Their model S and Model 3 are quite popular models, and other vehicles set new standards for performance and sustainability. Tesla's success for the entire auto industry to accelerate the development of EVs, contributing significantly to global sustainability efforts. And because of Tesla's commitment, so here in United Kingdom, so at the year of 2030, so there is there is a government decision that every vehicle should be an EV vehicle, and they are avoiding the petrol and diesel cars. So that is how the vision of Tesla helped the sustainability. So the lesson learned from this particular story is commit to your vision. So even if it seems unconventional, a strong commitment to your vision can lead to groundbreaking success. So moving on to the next story. So this talks about the resilience and overcoming failure. In the year 1985, Steve Jobs was ousted from Apple, the company he co-founded. So unrelated, he founded next a computer platform development company and acquired Pixar. So a struggling graphics company. So during that time, Pixar was a struggling graphics company. So both ventures flourished with Pixar producing successful films like Toy Story, so which is a very famous movie. And in 1997, so Apple acquired Next, bringing Jobs back as CEO. He revived Apple with innovative products like the iMac, iPod, iPhone, and quite a lot of other products like the Apple Watch, which are like very famous, transforming it into one of the world's most valuable companies. So Jobs' resilience and creativity were very crucial to this and Apple's comeback. So in this lesson, we learned about the resilience is the phase of failure. Setbacks can lead to greater comebacks. So if you stay determined and keep innovating. So the next story is about the Starbucks global expansion. So Starbucks began as a single coffee shop in Seattle in 1971. So during the year of 1971, the Starbucks has been started. So Howard joined in 1982, inspired by Italian coffee culture. So he convinced that founders to transform Starbucks into an espresso bar chain, offering social experience rather than just a coffee. So his idea is to expand the coffee business, like having various branches across the country, so that it helps people to socialize by drinking coffee and do the chit chatting. So that was his idea. And then he acquired the company in 1987, rapidly expanding its presence globally. So Starbucks' success lies in its commitment to quality, customer experience, and innovate the products. Today, Starbucks has over 30,000 stores worldwide, becoming synonymous with coffee culture. So, the vision and strategic planning are quite important, and a strong vision combined with careful planning can lead to global success. So, that is the lesson from this story. So the next slide talks about the Alibaba's e-commerce revolution. So we already touched based on this one. So Jack Ma in 1999, so Alibaba started as a small B2B platform connecting Chinese manufacturer with international buyers. So recognizing the potential of e-commerce, Ma expanded Alibaba's service to include consumer to consumer and business to consumer platform. So Alibaba leveraged China's growing internet penetration and rising middle class to dominate the e-commerce market. The company's innovative approach to online shopping, secure payment systems, and the secure payment that they were using is Alipay, and logistics infrastructure made it a global e-commerce leader, transforming China's retail landscape. So the lesson learned from this user story is, so leverage, we need to leverage the technology, and harnessing the power of technology can propel your business to new heights. So we should not forget this is very important secure payment which Alipay has developed for themselves, and later on that became a key motivator for other payment systems also. So the next slide talks about PayPal digital payment innovation. And PayPal, it was founded in the early 90s, 1998 by Max, Peter, and Luke. They revolutionized the online payments by providing a secure, convenient platform for transforming the money. Initially designed as a way for Palm Pilot users to send money, PayPal shifted focus to web-based payments, gaining popularity on eBay and other websites, other e-commerce websites. So despite facing regulatory challenges and competition, PayPal's innovative approach to digital payments earned trust and widespread adoption in 2002. In 2002, eBay acquired PayPal, further boosting its growth. So today, PayPal is a global leader in digital payment, facilitating transactions for millions of users and business. So the lesson from this story is innovate to solve problems, identifying and addressing pain points with innovative solutions can create a entire industries. So this story talks about the customer focus and branding. So this is about the Apple's branding and customer loyalty. Apple's success extends beyond its innovative products. So the company's strong focus on branding and customer loyalty has been instrumental. Apple's sleek design, intuitive user experience, and consistent marketing have created a powerful brand identity. So their ecosystem of products and services encourages customer loyalty as users appreciate the seamless integration and reliability. So Apple's retail stores, with their emphasis on customer service and hands-on experience, further strengthen their bond. The result is fiercely loyal customers. So continuously they will be purchasing the Apple phone only. So at each and every new release, so they will be purchasing the new phone, and the brand synonymous with quality and innovation. So focus on the branding and customer loyalty. A strong brand and loyal customer base are invaluable assets. So this is the key lesson from this. And moving on to the next is the Amazon's customer-centric approach. So this Amazon was founded by Jeff Bezos in 1994, and Amazon began initially they began as an online bookstore, and Bezos, the founder's vision extended beyond books, aiming to create the world's most customer-centric company. Amazon's relentless focus on customer satisfaction drove innovations like one-click shopping, personalized recommendation, and Prime's fast delivery service. So their commitment to low prices, vast selection, and convenience earned customer loyalty. Amazon's expanded into diverse sectors, including cloud computing, which is the AWS platform, streaming, which is the Prime Video, and smart devices like Echo Dot and other smart device products. So this customer-centric approach made Amazon a global retail and a technology giant. So we need to prioritize the customer satisfaction. Putting customers at the center of our business can drive long-term success. So the next topic is about the connecting the dots. So there are quite a lot of stories that we have covered for the past few minutes. So there are around 15 to 17 stories that we discussed. So in sharing these stories, so we explored various facets of business success and failure, offering valuable lessons for balanced future. So the first story that we discussed is the Nokia's refusal to embrace Android, to Apple's unwavering focus on branding. So each story highlights the importance of adaptability, innovation, resilience, and the customer focus. So lessons from life stories and insights of balanced future teaches us that success is not a straight path, but a journey filled with challenges and opportunities. By learning from these real life examples, we can navigate our paths more effectively, embracing changes, leveraging technologies, and always prioritizing our vision for customers. So, as we move forward in our careers and lives, so remember these lessons by be willing to take risks and adapt to the new circumstances and stay resilient in the face of adversity. So we need to innovate continually and focus on creating value for our customers. So these principles will help us build a balanced and successful future. So as the technology evolves, so even in the software industry, there are quite a lot of technology that is evolving, and at the recent times, so we are listening more about the cloud-based technology and also the boom of the Gen AI. So we need to continuously adapt to these new technologies so that we can survive. And moreover, as I mentioned in my earlier introductory call, so we are working on the banking industry, and as part of the bank, there are quite a lot of new things that comes up day by day, and we need to adapt to that new technology so that we stay up to date. So one of the recent technology is about as I mentioned, there are quite a lot of scams that we are facing in day-to-day world, and and here in United Kingdom, so we are continuously building for to meet those kinds of risks that bank need to adjust accordingly, and we are building solutions for the same. And there are quite a lot of complaints also that we need to work on. So one of the story which I can highlight is about the authorized push payment scams, which is a kind of reason scam where the customers are tricked. They are like they get quite few calls. They are like legitimately saying that your bank account needs to be moved to a different platform. So, and that is the reason why we are making a call. So you need to move money from your account to a different account. So there are quite a lot of vulnerable customers who believe that this is a kind of true call, and they do whatever they have been instructed to do over the call, and they lose their money. So, and then the customer realizes that, and then they raise a complaint, and then automatically we need to make the reimbursements in case if they are really legitimately lost the money. So these are these kinds of complaints are quite happening in the recent times, and we are building a solution for that to stay up to date. So the key thing is we need to embrace the new technology and we need to stay up to date. And pretty much these are the stories that I wanted to share in today's call. And thanks for listening, and hope these stories inspires you to achieve great things in your own endeavors.
Thank you, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, yeah.
Thank you, sir. We are very grateful you for sharing your expertise. The topic was engaging as it was thoughtful. Your speech has left a lasting impression on all of our attendees. Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Dr. Prasanna Srinivasan, Professor IT Department, to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So it is my privilege to give the vote of thanks for this wonderful session given by Mr. Silpi, lead architect from Lloyds Bank Solutions. Sir, actually, you have covered a lot of stories with respect to the real-time companies or organizations who have suffered various failures in the early starting and how they have overcome with several stories you have told, and what are the lessons from that the students can learn so that they can fail fast from the failures. Okay, so that is usual one of the keyword that is given in the nowadays design thinking paradigm. So how we need to fail fast so that we will learn the failures so as early as possible, and then we will overcome that and be successful in our life. So you starting from Nokia, Yahoo, Kodak, everything. So each and every stories we have given thoughts as a very good lesson for the students who can have these things as an experience from the day-to-day life. So I thank you very much, sir, for providing this much of examples, real use case examples from which the students can learn, and then they can develop some sustainable development solutions, and they will not be down. Okay, their energy level will not be down because of failures. They will see to these experiences, and then they will overcome for a sustainable solutions. Sir, thank you very much for your wonderful sessions and spending us with your valuable time. On behalf of our management, R.M.D Engineering College principal, HODs, faculty, and our student members, I thank you very much for the wonderful session, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for all. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Silpi, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prasanna, sir, Saravanan, sir, Kalpana, madam.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
all.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kalpana. Thank you.